Hey everyone, it's Zach Wright from IMEO Company. We help organizations and busy business leaders get a 360 view over their organization by implementing OKRs. Now, today, I want to focus on OKRs versus KPIs. I've had a lot of questions on what is the difference between KPIs and OKRs. Do you use both? Can you use both in your organization? So I wanted to do a quick video, a little bit outlaying of what the differences are. So whenever we're talking about key performance indicators or KPIs, those are numbers that track the operations of your business, where OKRs are more action-oriented goals and measures of somewhere that you're trying to go towards, right? So in the same sense on that, OKRs are mission-based, they're aspirational, and they're directional. And what that really means is that they're focused on what you're trying to accomplish as a company. And they're also stretch goals, which means that they should be aspirational. They should be moonshots. They should be something that you're stretching for that you might not obtain, but you go and achieve more than what you would have if you only stayed within this realm. And then they're directional, meaning that they create alignment, focus, commitment, and accountability in the organization. Where are we trying to go? And it points you in that direction. Now, KPIs, in the same sense as the foundation, is based on past results or future goals, right? Now, I know that that last part can be a little bit confusing because, Zach, you said OKRs, well, they're aspirational. Isn't that future goals? Yes, right? That's why they're so confusing in the sense of one versus the other. But again, these are either based on past results or future goals for KPIs, where the OKRs are set on this mission-based future goal. So rather than just that time or that little box that you're putting that person in to meet that KPI, the OKR is driving you into a specific direction. And that's the future state, not just future goal. Now, the other piece of the puzzle is KPIs are only given action when numbers are off track, right? So there's not that cadence necessarily to say, okay, are you meeting your KPIs? Are you following through on this as far as during the quarter? So you don't have these cadences that OKRs have. And that's why we look at OKRs as not just goal setting, but goal executing. And what I mean by that is actions are taken when an issue arises, but also you have this cadence, right? So you're checking in on your OKRs each week, each month, or each quarter, depending on how you want to review this. You should be doing it more than a quarter, but whenever something happens and it comes up, you're adjusting your OKR or you're course correcting to make sure that you complete that OKR. Versus KPIs is you don't necessarily have those. And if you don't reach it, then you don't get your bonus, your whatever the case is that's tied to that KPI, your spiff. Then the other part is the duration, right? So KPIs are measured on an ongoing basis, meaning that they're not really time bound. So this KPI could be, who knows, right? We don't know if it's going to end in Q1, Q2, Q4, next year, whatever. OKRs, they're time bound. They're often quarterly, right? And that's why it's so important to have this cadence in place, right? And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about is KPIs may be the same from quarter to quarter, year to year, where OKRs are going to change from quarter to quarter and year to year. And why is that important? It's important because with OKRs, you're taking this time-bound, time frame, cadence, OKR goal setting and execution methodology, and you're learning each quarter. And then you're also applying what you learned in those quarters, the collective 4 that you have in a year, and you're deciding what to do next in the next year. So they compound on one another. They also help you have flexibility if you're trying to achieve something and it no longer is a priority, right? Where KPIs, you're locked in on that, which makes it hard to be flexible as you want to. Now, the first part of this video, I said that people also ask, can you use KPIs and OKRs together? The answer is yes. And what we mean by that is KPIs are going to be more of a performance metric, right? Where OKRs are going to be more of a performance management tool. But in the companies that I work with, I like to try to get them to understand that OKRs are not performance metrics, meaning that nobody can get fired for not reaching an OKR, right? So that in return offers the employees a way to feel like they can stretch, to feel like they can reach for the moon and fail, right? And another thing that I like to say is it's okay to fail as long as you learn from it, right? That's the key here. Now, with KPIs, it's a little bit harder to take risk because if you don't achieve your KPIs, there could be termination attached to that. So I hope that I've given you an idea of the difference between KPIs and OKRs in this short video. If your company is looking to implement objectives and key results, but you don't know where to start, that's where we can come in at IMEO. We help you with OKR education. So we teach you about what you need to know about OKRs. We help you implement it in a 3-month span. And then we provide the coaching for the rest of that time frame. So if you're interested in learning more, reach out to me, zwright@imeoconsulting.com, or you can go to our website, imeocompany.com, or you can go ahead and slide into our DMs and schedule a meeting with us to start talking to us about how we can implement this into your organization. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.